Alright everyone, it's that time again. Phil here for some private react videos, and this time around it's time for Slayer once again. And you know, it's the holiday season, and I feel that I should give a little bit of credit to Slayer because it was actually Slayer who originally proposed the idea much earlier on in 2022 after he had seen me do public react content on YouTube. He said, what about private react content? You already, you know, do private Q&A videos for your patrons. What if people wanted to see private reacts? And you know, it was a good idea. It was his idea. I tried it out with Slayer. He not only, you know, financed the first few videos, but he was happy enough and nice enough to upload them publicly for people to watch on YouTube because he owns them. He has the right to do that. And it went well, I guess, for him. He liked the attention that he got on the videos, and he kept financing them. And after that, now I've got, you know, 3-4 more people every month that are asking for these private react videos. So in a way, it was Slayer's idea that really kind of took off this year, and I would like to say thank you to Slayer for being, you know, smart and actually coming up with the idea. It wasn't mine, and, you know, it has worked out. You know, Patreon has kind of seen a reinvigoration. It probably would have been dead this year if it hadn't been for Slayer coming up with this idea. So thank you, Slayer. Happy holidays to you. Our first video, we were reacting to a montage of K-pop Christmas music. Let's check it out. Here we go. Christmas K-pop song. Give me a second, I'm going to go turn down the music on my computer. Wow. Whoa. Look at this. So this will be cool because unlike a lot of the other things that we saw, like the product placements last month, these are going to be fully Christmas. Like, look at this. Oh my God. A Christmas delivery service going off the cliff. Christmas miracle. Oh, yes. Oh, you're my miracle, buddy. Come on over. Oh, look at me. I got porcelain skin, yeah. Eternal flame. What the hell? They're interviewing a cardboard cutout. What is... I mean, I'm sure there's probably a joke here or something, but this goes right over my head. What is going on here? This is cool. They got like macaroons and other foods there on the table. I like that. Colorful, a colorful Christmas song. This is showing them like filming a generic video rather than a Christmas video, right? But there's Christmas there. You know what's kind of cool about this? So, when I was growing up in the 90s, it was just the era of like the boy bands. And I remember NSYNC had their song, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. There's a wonderful feeling, and there's love in the room from the floor to the ceiling. Now, most people were like, this is ridiculous. Who wants to see these guys, these young guys dance around and sing and pretend like they're Christmas icons or whatever? But the funny part is, as dumb as I thought that song was in the 90s, they still play it. I hear all the time when I go out for Christmas in stores, on the radio, and I'm like, wow. Even though it was kind of cheesy and they, you know, they were kind of interjecting themselves into the Christmas scene, it actually still gets played. So, you know, these bands here, don't sweat on them. Don't they? Oh, you know, they're not going to do nothing for Christmas. Who do they think they are? A bunch of K-pop bands. Nah, I bet in Korea this stuff gets played all the time. Santa for you. Santa brings you presents in a delivery truck, I guess. Looks like they all have reindeer antlers with their hairdos. Dear Santa. Santa, why didn't you come to my house? Why'd you leave me out, you greedy old shit? Oh, sorry. The confession song. Uh-oh. I have a confession, I'm Jewish. I shouldn't be here. Whoa, I've been hiding out to celebrate Christmas with all of you. I'm very upset that we don't get to celebrate it. The Boys, Christmassy. Oh, this is very Christmassy. Football, or was that soccer? Actually, I don't know what that was. Home of the Dragons. Christmassy. At Christmas, you get tulips, apparently, in Korea. I didn't know that. They wouldn't do that here. 5 Christmas languages where you have a multicultural family and each person speaks their own individual language. Now, that would be confusing. You have all your relatives come over for Christmas, they all speak different languages. Like, what the fuck is anyone saying? A miracle 3 days ago? The miracle was that you had a tube TV in your house in 2022. Actually, I think this compilation is from 2021. But still. How the hell did you have a tube TV? Miracles in December? What miracles happen in December? Miracle is that you actually go out to a store and not get run over by some asshole rushing to the door for some fucking non-existent deal. Okay. Candlelight. Oh, this looks like an old movie studio. Like an old, yeah, like old filming. I don't know what's up with Christmas. Merry Christmas in advance. And we know it's too early, but we're too lazy to say it on the day. So we say it early while we're thinking about it, yeah. Now you can't say we didn't say something. Stop complaining. The Carol. The Christmas Carol. Oh, this sounds like a real, like a pop song here in the 90s. Like a Christmas pop song. That's exactly what that sounded like. Oh, the Carol 2.0, they did it again. Yeah, they just updated it. It sounds like almost the same. This time they didn't have a set to film it on, so they just did it in someone's apartment. No More Christmas. This guy's rapping Christmas away. Oh, that's it. I'm contacting Rudolph. We're going to fly over there and stop this guy immediately. We're going to use his lit notes to power through his depressing bullshit. Shut him up. Amusement park. Amusement park on Christmas? You're going to an amusement park on Christmas? Probably the last thing I think about doing on Christmas. Why would it even be open? Maybe it's a creepy abandoned Christmas park haunted. Oh, God. Cotton candy. You know, Christmas morning, there's three things I think about. Alright? Mistletoe, candy canes, and a delicious giant bouquet of cotton candy that I just want to wolf down on Christmas Day and get a big stomachache. What? Sweater. Alright, at least sweater makes sense for the season. Perhaps around Christmas you wear a sweater, it's cooler outside, you want to warm up and cozy. Nice singing. She apparently really likes her sweater, she's very emotional about it. The Christmas time. Now this is like a family song, right? This almost sounds like a freaking oh my god. Yo, it totally sounds like the Beatles or Paul McCartney. That totally sounds like that. That's pretty cool. It looks like the same kind of video it would be too. Oh, here we go. What is it? I can't see it. Merry and happy. At Christmas, is this what you do? You get together with your family at Christmas and you just smash each other into couches, like just roll your bodies into each other. I see this in a lot of videos. Not just Christmas either. A lot of these K-pop videos in general. Just bodies rolling into each other, like crashing into each other. Is that what you do? Maybe they're so drunk. Maybe they're so sugar high from eating treats. Just smash into each other at high capacity and wear clown noses. BTS singing Silent Night. There you go. There you go. Of course. Melt my heart. Sounds like a standard pop song. Joy to the world. Oh God. Someone tried to do joy. He tried to do Joy to the World, or they tried to do Joy to the World, but not the classic. They remixed it. Lonely. Lonely Christmas. Living by yourself, broke, no family, no friends, no one to speak of, no one cares about you. Lonely Christmas. Wow, that was depressing. The Winter's Tale. And, oh, they're dressed up like Disney characters. Yeah, look. Eeyore, Tigger, there's a Mickey. I guess it's supposed to be Goofy. I don't know why they're dressed up like Disney characters on Christmas, but okay. I have no idea what Tiamo means, and I have no idea what this has to do with the Christmas theme besides it looks like it's winter. They're dancing outside in this obviously studio. Winter what? SM Town, Winter Snow Town, the warmest gift, Diamond, the old generation. Oh. Well, I have no idea what they're saying, so I don't know how this is. Now this song I know. Their take on Sleigh Ride actually sounds quite nice. Actually, I like that. Starry Night. This doesn't necessarily have to be Christmassy, but okay. There's stars at night. Bo Peep, Christmas mix? What does Little Bo Peep have to do with Christmas? I have no idea, but they're definitely dancing in a Christmas fashion with Christmas outfits on, so. Okay then. Ah, they're all dressed up in different outfits. This is actually funny. They all look completely different. They have fake mustaches and beards, right? I wonder if that's the group or is it not the group? Is other people dancing for the video? I don't know. Ah, yes, December, the night of dreams. December's not one night. December's a month, but the month of dreams would make more sense, I guess. But okay. I had a dream that someone actually gave me a Christmas present for lunch lately. Aw, they're going to Christmas shopping and being nice to people around them. That's nice. Some of these videos, these are the nicest videos. They're just doing normal shit. I went to a store and I bought something normally at a store and I was nice to people. Unfair. It's unfair we had to film this video. Don't you know that we don't celebrate Christmas? We are Scientologists. Oh, sorry. BTOB, you can cry. You can cry on Christmas? I guess you can. If you want to be like a stick in the mud or a real Scrooge or a Grinch, you can cry on Christmas and ruin it for everyone. Go right ahead. I didn't get my 14th gift that I demanded from Santa this year. Crying on Christmas right now. White. Well, white snow. White weather. I don't know what else would be white in winter. White. Wait a minute. 2 songs called White? Did they sue each other over this? Who did it first? Is it the same song? I can't tell. It actually does sound the same. Did they both perform the same song? Now, this is definitely Christmas. Although they look dead. Wait a minute. Look at them. What happened? They turned into White Walkers. These poor boys. They're just trying to make a living as K-pop stars. They got turned into zombies. Gee, it's a horrible fate for Christmas. Last Christmas. Oh, it's the remake. The remake of the song from the 80s. I forget the name of the band that originally made this. Oh, I can't remember the name. I heard this on the radio all the time, the original version. She just remade the song. It's Christmas time. Wow. Is it? Oh, I guess it is. Actually, yeah. Actually, we're only about 2 weeks away. Actually, 2 weeks away from Christmas. Look at that. Wow. No, I cannot add songs. That's false advertising. I can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. All right. Cool. That was a cool montage of Christmas music. I enjoyed that. K-pop Christmas. What do we got next? Ooh. So for Slayer, we have another follow-up video to last month's Singapore tourism video. The top 10 things to do in Singapore. Here we go. I must hear
this video will show you the top 10 things.
Oh, shit. I accidentally went back. I got to click on that again. How do I do that? There we go.
In this video,
Perfect.
we'll show you the top 10 things to do in Singapore.
Good.
We want to thank Septics, a #1 choice for travel adapters
Oh, a nice paid
Amazon
promotion right
for
here.
sponsoring
Septics,
this video.
travel
Check
adapters.
out their
I
YouTube
wonder if you
channel.
can even get those
the
in,
link
like,
is in
America.
the description. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 10,
Okay.
Marina Bay Waterfront Promenade. Marina Bay Waterfront Promenade is an area where you can experience all the dimensions of Singapore. Stroll along the promenade and enjoy the view of the bay and the city. Marina Bay
So this is very reminiscent. Well, that view is not. This is very reminiscent of the waterfront that we actually have in Seattle. On Seattle, we have a big pier, and on this pier, there's a giant wheel, they call it the giant wheel, actually, I think, or the big wheel. but it's a Ferris wheel. And there's big outdoor shopping. There's tons of food on the waterfront. There's actually a ferry that will take you around for tours, and you can see all of Seattle from the center of this water area, as well as Mount Rainier, which is our giant, beautiful mountain. This looks like the Singapore equivalent to that. A waterfront area with a lot of touristy stuff, so this is kind of neat.
One promenade includes the Helix Bridge, a pedestrian bridge with a view of Singapore's skyline.
That's nice.
The Marina Bay Sands, one of the world's most famous hotels,
this is
with an observation deck,
the high
with a
up
fantastic view of
water,
Singapore in
the
all
pool
directions.
that goes to the edge.
The city on one side and the breathtaking gardens by the bay and
Look at
the
that.
seaside
Look at those
on
gardens.
the other.
That's
Art
cool.
Science Museum in the shape of a lotus, a fusion of art, science, culture, and technology. This is the first museum of its kind in the world.
That's pretty
the
neat.
Merlion Park with the statue of Merlion, a mythical
Merlion.
creature of Singapore with
Yes,
the body
the
of a
mermaid
fish
lion that
and the head
spits.
of a
Ah,
lion.
take this.
Number 9.
Wait a minute, spitting is
Interesting
not allowed.
neighbor-
Hold on, arrest that lion immediately. Spitting is not allowed in Singapore. It's illegal. That lion should immediately be apprehended.
Neighborhoods. Singapore is a city of diverse
Sorry.
cultures, which also shows in its numerous interesting neighborhoods. Kampong Glam, the neighborhood best known for housing the Sultan Mosque, features the Malay heritage of Singapore. You can also do some exploring in the area, full of boutiques and cafes in the world-famous Haji Lane, or grab some Malay and Indonesian
that
fabrics
selfie
and
view is
handmade
creepy.
perfumes in the Arab Street. Chinatown, rich with history and culture, this neighborhood
Malay,
gets
now
its
China.
charm from its Chinatown heritage centers, temples, and the
Oh, the temple's
traditional
nice.
Chinese architecture. Don't miss the following attractions: the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, a
Ooh, that's-
Buddhist
oh,
temple,
that's so
and
cool.
the museum complex.
Look at
Sri
that.
Mariamman Temple,
Wow, look at that. That's
Singapore's
neat too.
oldest Hindu temple. Tian Hock Keng Temple, which is the oldest Chinese temple in Singapore.
Wow.
Pagoda Street with Chinatown Heritage Center, and Mosque Street with Masjid Jameh or Jameh Mosque. Little India, showcasing
India
the
now, wow,
country's
that's cool.
Indian culture. Don't miss the House of Tan Teng Nya, a colorful villa that has
Very
been standing there since 1900s. Number 8, Sentosa. If you're going to the beach in
beach.
Singapore,
Go
you
to the
will
beach.
probably find it hard to believe that the beautiful and Instagram-worthy beaches are actually man-made. Singapore got the sand from its neighboring countries and created this delightful tropical
wow.
escapades.
Completely manufactured.
With year-round sunshine and the budget-friendly activities, you can easily spend a day or two in this tropical getaway. Don't miss to visit several famous beaches and try different water sports.
Look at those
and
water slides
other
things.
activities. You can
Inflatable.
reach Sentosa Island by cable car, SkyTrain, and car. For the ultimate experience, choose cable cars that take you to multiple locations on the island. If you're there in
That's
the
nice.
evening, don't miss the magical shores.
Oh, wow, look at this,
a
a light show.
multi-sensory experience
Oh.
with light and sound spectacle taking place every night between 7:30 and 10:30 p.m.
That's neat.
completely free of charge. The island
Free.
is also home to several theme
Can't beat
parks and many other attractions. Check our travel guide for more
Peacocks.
suggestions.
I love
By the
peacocks,
way,
they're cute.
our travel guide is
seen
a
'em in real life,
mobile-friendly
too, at a zoo
PDF
with peacocks
document.
wander
It
around.
covers the top 10 things to do in Singapore, plus 10 additional attractions, maps, links, opening hours, and other information that will help make your
music's
trip to
nice, too.
Singapore
Calm music.
stress-free. Number 7, Fort Canning Park. Fort Canning Park is the former home of the Malay Kings and the Far East Command Center of the British Army. Several
Oh, it used to be a
notable
real fort.
historical
I see.
events
converted
unfolded
it.
on the hill. You can't miss the Fort Gate, a part of a fortress from the 19th century, often used as a site for social events. The park also houses 9 gardens. Some of the most interesting ones are Sang Nila Utama Garden, a garden that integrates traditional Malay and Javanese culture in the form of its structure, design, and plants. The Raffles Garden, named after
Raffles.
the founder of modern Singapore, featuring plants from the entire Southeast Asia region. By the way, don't miss the Fort Canning Lighthouse nearby. The Artisans Garden, a garden dating back to the 14th century and the site of one of the largest archaeological digs in the country. The Malays call Fort Canning Park the Forbidden Hill because it's
Hungry
said to be
passport?
haunted by Singapore's
Is that the name of this channel?
ancient
I don't even
kings,
know.
which are believed to be buried
No.
here.
Yes?
Number 6.
Oh, it is.
Shopping. Singapore is
Shopping?
a
Who needs that? I'll do it at home.
paradise.
I'll
You
do
can
shopping out
literally
there.
spend days shopping or window shopping.
No, in truth, if you're gonna go on a vacation, if you're gonna go buy something that's culturally unique from where you're going. You know what I mean? Don't. Oh, I'm going on a vacation. I'm gonna go to like Foot Locker and buy some sneakers. Like, what are you doing? You do that at home, right? You know, go there and go to something that you don't have at home, and then spend some money, get a nice, unique thing to take home with you as part of your experience, right? That's how you do it, in my opinion, anyway.
Following places: Clark Quay, where the nightlife of Singapore comes to life.
That just looks awesome.
Numerous
Look at the color.
restaurants, bars, and clubs.
Get nice and
By
drunk,
day,
fall right in the
Clark
bay.
Quay is a
Right to
shopping
jail.
spot offering various shops and
Right to jail.
malls.
See you in a
Conveniently
week.
located next to the Singapore River, you can also embark on a boat ride or a cruise.
A boat ride
Boogie
is probably
Street.
nice.
If you're looking for the great deals, start with the Boogie Street Market. It offers
Yeah, look
a
at that
wide
street market,
variety
outdoor
of
stuff.
options with bazaars in every corner selling
That's cool.
souvenir items, home supplies, and clothing. There are 3 floors with over 600 shops to choose from. Orchard Road.
You know what that reminds me of?
Singapore's
Seriously, there's so many similarities. That reminds me of Pike Place Market, which is down on the waterfront here in Seattle. There's an outdoor market, and then there's an indoor level with several levels as well, and it's just like that. A lot of handmade goods, a lot of vendors selling things for cheap. It's very similar. This is pretty cool. Very similar to Seattle.
center of shopping and retail offers a myriad of options.
Look
from
how
local
clean those
brands,
streets are.
high-end brands,
Yikes,
and
it's so
international
different.
stores. The road consists of about 5,000 shops, stores,
Wow.
and restaurants. You can visit several heritage malls and other malls like Orchard Mall with its distinctive architecture.
Look at that.
The shops at Marina Bay Sands. This is a collection
Look at
of
that
the
big banana
latest
split.
fashion trends with a majority of shops offering luxury brands. If you want the top-notch quality and
Did you see
state-of-the-art
those fish?
items,
That was cool.
the shops at
Man, this is
Marina Bay
nice stuff.
Sands
It's so
provides
clean.
exactly that. You can also find the newest technology, toys, souvenirs, and more. Speaking of shopping, you will probably need to buy a UK travel adapter, which is also used in Singapore, to charge your phone and other devices. Singapore has Type G power plugs. The same
Right,
plug
they use
as
the-
it is
they
used
use
in
the
United
UK
Kingdom.
style.
We recommend purchasing a travel adapter before traveling to Singapore. In fact,
want
it is
to.
worth buying
You don't wanna
a
buy it in one
universal
there, you wanna
travel
have it with
adapter
you.
so you can use it in other countries too. We want to thank Septix for sponsoring this video. Did
That's
you know
pretty
that
cool.
the different
It just works
adapters
everywhere.
charge your phone,
Take it with you.
laptop, and other devices at different speeds?
That's the way to go.
Sometimes charging goes nowhere, and when you're traveling, you need your devices ready to go fast. Septix just released a brand new travel adapter designed to charge your devices more
Faster.
quickly. With multiple attachments,
That was
it
always the problem
allows
with
us to
if you
charge
buy
up to
third-party
4
accessories for
devices
like
at
your
once,
iPhone,
which is
it would always
convenient
charge your
considering
iPhone like
most
way
hotel
slower
rooms
than the name
only
brand
have a few
stuff.
outlets.
If you
Also,
like,
we
if
can
you get
just
the name
bring
brand
the right
charger,
attachment in a
so they're
pouch.
saying they made
Visit
ones that charge it
Septix's
fast. That's
user-friendly
cool.
website to find
Now I'm
adapters
commenting
that
on the
fit
freaking
your
ad, which is
needs.
ridiculous.
Number
Now I'm gonna
5,
go buy Septic, so I
Changi
can't control
Airport.
myself.
The
Okay.
Singapore Changi Airport isn't just a travel hub, but a tourist attraction on its own. In 2020,
Look at those
Changi was
bikes.
voted the world's best airport for the 8th time in a row.
Really?
Ranging from a
The world's
variety
best
of
airport.
dine and food options, shopping and entertainment,
That's
to
pretty
visiting
cool.
gardens and greenery, it very quickly becomes clear why it earned that title. Most of the shops are located in the Jewel, just outside
The
Terminal
Jewel.
1. Some of the main attractions in the airport include the Forest Valley that features a walk through nature with waterfall in the
Wow.
center. The
Yeah, we
Rain
saw that in the
Vortex
tourism
is the
video. Oh,
tallest
that's cool.
indoor waterfall that turns into a fantastic
Oh my
light
God,
and
they got
sound
crazy
show
stuff
by
in
night.
Singapore.
The slide. Yes, Changi Airport features a slide that takes you to your gate, Canopy
Oh my
Park,
God.
with amazing play attractions and many other themed parks and
The slide
gardens
where you break
where
your
you
phone
can
on the way down,
relax.
you're stupid.
Changi Airport also features numerous
movie
other
theater to kill
attractions.
time.
Check out our travel guide for more information. Number 4, Hofar Villa. Take
this?
everything you love
Whoa.
about the Asian community and you'll find it in this cultural
Nice.
park. One of the last
One,
of its
one
kind
thing
in
that
the
is really
world.
cool about
Re-
major cities, like we have similar in Seattle, they have these cultural, almost boroughs or areas of the city that are 4 different cultures. You had your Indian area, your Malay area, your Chinese area. Here's an Asian part, and you can feel like you're almost taking a tour of the world for all the different cultures that have landed in that major city and settled in, and they all have their little parts, and that's really neat. That's really cool. You could do so much variety of stuff in one area. I like that.
Heritage, history, and art is kept within this space full of sheltered pavilions. Hopar Villa is home to more than 1,000 statues and dioramas which show stories from Chinese mythologies, folklore, and legends. Park also holds social events, performances, food and art markets, and even lifestyle activities such as yoga. Traditional Chinese architecture inspires many of its sculptures, decor, and pavilions. The park is a great way to discover the cultural heritage of
the people are drowning, save them! Oh my god!
3. Singapore Botanic Gardens.
This is probably really nice.
The amazing and vast Singapore Botanic Gardens are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The gardens are a popular place for recreational activities such as jogging or even bird watching, and you can visit it completely free of charge. Different gardens inside this 60-acre or 24-hectare land include the National Orchid Garden, the SBG Heritage Museum, and other attractions. There are also numerous choices for food, dining, and just relaxing inside the garden. Number 2. Food and markets. With the diverse culture of Singapore, with residents that are Chinese, Malay, Indian, Indonesian, and of other backgrounds, the one thing that unites these cultures is food. The city-state sees food as essential to what Singapore is as a nation.
So, after having watched some travel food shows with my wife, what a lot of these actual shows reveal is that the best places to eat are places like this, that you can get the best food for the lowest price. Sure, you can go to the tourist trap restaurants that have ratings of stars and Michelin bullshit, and I'm not saying that that's bad, but you're going to pay an insane amount of money for what it is, and are you really going to get the value out of it, or go where it's really authentic? These are the people who actually really live there their whole lives. They opened a business. They want to represent the food that's from their heart, and here it is for a reasonable price because that's how they're competitive, right? These are the kind of places to go to see the real food of Singapore as opposed to going to some five-star restaurant. So this is kind of
there are religious differences, and there's a large number of vegetarians or vegans. People respect one another. They still come together to eat the food they can all share. Usually, people prefer to eat at the so-called hawker centers or food courts, as opposed to the restaurants, because of the variety they can get there. It is also much more affordable and can be found just about anywhere in Singapore. If you find yourself in one, you can see that it features an array of stalls, each with its own specialties, and there are tables nearby when you can sit and experience different food. If you have time, also visit the world's cheapest Michelin-starred meal.
We learned about this last month in the other video.
Soya sauce, chicken, rice, and noodle. Here you can try a delicious world-class meal for just a couple of dollars. Don't miss one of the most famous hawker centers, especially popular amongst tourists, the Newton Food Center, which was also featured in a Hollywood hit Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Number 1. Gardens by the Bay.
More gardens. Say a lot of gardens.
Lovers. Gardens by the Bay offer 250 acres or over 100 hectares and 3 different extraordinary spaces to explore: the South Bay Garden, the Bay East Garden, and the Bay Central Garden. Gardens by the Bay have been praised for its gardens and the hope to spread love for nature and green spaces to anyone who visits.
The Bay?
Here are some of the gardens and attractions you just can't miss. The OCBC Skyway, a walkway that lets you admire the place from a bird's eye view. Hanging between 2 super trees, the Skyway is 420 feet or 128 meters long.
I'm kind of afraid of heights. It's kind of a
if you want to see
fear. I wonder if I'd be able to do that.
You can climb the observatory
I'd be pooping.
of the tallest super tree and see the sights from 160 feet or 50 meters up in the air. The Garden Rhapsody, a lights and sound show on the super trees. You can watch it daily, completely free of charge, at 7:45 and 8:45 p.m. If you want, you can even experience it from OCBC Skyway for a small fee. The Cloud Forest, home to breathtaking indoor waterfall and a collection of rare plants and vegetation. The Flower Dome, located in the South Gardens,
there's an ad on the screen. What is this?
Flowers from 5 continents. This is one of the larger areas and just another one of many incredible places to see.
Sweet. Cool. That's nice. You know, I think Slayer's trying to win me over. He wants me to visit Singapore someday. I'm not saying I'll never do it. I'm just saying, like, it's pretty far. I would think the travel out there would be expensive. Maybe when the trip actually there would not be expensive. As we learned last month, the prices in Singapore are way cheaper than, say, even in America. So maybe going there, the trip out there would cost more, but the trip itself, the stuff to spend there would be cheaper. So it would actually be a more economical vacation. Of course, it's the weather, that humidity. Everything else there is so nice. Like, all those things I would probably really enjoy doing. But man, that humidity, I got to think about it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Slayer and anyone else watching it. Awesome. All right, everyone, Phil here, and welcome back to private patron react videos for December 2022. This is actually the second video I'm doing for Slayer this month, and what else can you expect but more K-pop reactions? So, I believe the first video we'll be reacting to here, the hardest K-pop dances ever. Now, excuse me. I'm no expert on dance. I never really was into it. I never really danced myself. Little moves that I do on my streams or whatever that you see me dancing here, you know, it's pretty much the extent of what I can do or I know. I did used to watch the show So You Think You Can Dance for a few seasons. I know, you might be like, what? I actually did. Nigel Lithgow, shout out to you, sir. And, you know, that's about it. I'm not gonna be able to critique their techniques or whatever. All I'm gonna do is kind of watch, let it play, and comment as much as I can, and just let it ride. All right, here we go. Slayer, I hope this is entertaining to you. I have no idea if it'll be entertaining to me. I don't know much about dance techniques for pop bands or anything like that. So let's see. Here we go. Welcome or welcome back. Some of the hardest choreographies of K-pop. I tried to pick all these objectively, okay? There's so many dances, it's impossible for me to include them all. I mean, how would you? So they left out something, let them know. All right. All right, here we go. Hopefully they're not kicking each other in the face and stuff. Black on black. There's a lot of hard-hitting moves and almost like popping and locking their joints as they dance. As opposed to smooth movements, right? It's more, yeah. Actually, that's more like a little hip-hop two-step. And now you got like a little pirouette, almost like an artistic flying pirouette there. It's kind of neat. A lot of integration of different dance styles. This is a more light, athletic, almost, style. Almost reminds me of like cheerleading, right? As opposed to, it's not a hard-hitting dance, right? Meg Gustas to me, I love you, or I like you. I like you. Excuse me. I like you. That's a pretty straightforward name. Curves. A lot of curves and movement. And here we go again with the sharp movements. I wonder if I could do this if I actually tried. Probably not. I'd probably fall right on my ass. I don't know. Then again, I used to play Dance. Once I got into the rhythm of it, I could actually do pretty complex stuff in that game. Pretty high-level stuff. So I don't know if I'd be able to dance if I actually tried. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Again, a combination, because it seems like they have a few hard-hitting like pops and locks at the same time. A lot of fluid motion between them when they start moving around. A lot of good synchronization in these dances, I notice. Probably take a lot of work to synchronize these movements. So here we go again. Again, more cheerleader-ish, I would say. More, again, seeing more smooth movements. Seems like the girls are doing more smooth, calm, to the rhythm kind of movements, cutesy synchronized stuff. While the guys like the more hard-hitting, sharp edges, right? This is very hip-hop-esque, very hip-hop dancing-esque. Reminds me of like a Paula Abdul, Janet Jackson music video from the 90s. That style of dance. Blackberry? Blackberry ad on the back wall. Here we go again with the hard. See, the guys are doing the more hard hitting. Cherry Bomb. I almost feel like this is more about the dance than the music. The song isn't that good, right? But definitely this is more about the overall performance, I would say. Very nice. 17. This isn't as hard hitting. A lot more synchronization, a little smooth move. I would say this is, man, who is this similar to? This reminds me of a dance style I know, but I'm not sure who. A pop artist. More fast-paced here, for sure. And a lot, again, the synchronization is quite good. You can tell they probably practice so much to get their arms in tandem like that, like dead on, hitting at the same time, right? Probably a tremendous amount of practice and repetition to get it down. Some hard-hitting moves here. Little tippy toes, and then oh, I like that. I actually like that move. I'm gonna start doing that move when I shoot. I'm gonna roll my legs and go. Oh, like that. Yes, I'm gonna do that all the time when I play games from now. See how it goes over with my audience. I'll probably dislocate my spine in the process. Herniate some more discs. Probably is the problem with me. If I tried to dance, I'd probably just re-injure myself horribly. So this is cool. You got the group in the front and then background dancers in the back with, what, drumsticks? Doing their own little dance right there to kind of back them up and add atmosphere, which is kind of nice. Oh, this is BTS. I didn't even look to see who it was. BTS themselves. Yeah, you see that. So the girls dancing is a lot more like smooth moving, lofty, airy, floaty a bit almost. Well, a lot of the guys dancing is a lot more like down to earth, hard hitting, grounded. You know, it's like they're trying to do more exaggerated arm movements up into the air, smooth movements, synchronized movements. That you know what I mean? It certainly seems to me like that's what they're going for. See, look how hard see how hard different it is? Completely different vibe to the song, vibe to the dance. But again, it could just be the certain songs that certain ones are harder and certain ones are lighter too. Although admittedly, it is a lot of similar styles I'm noticing. Like I just said, I used to watch these things you can dance, and on there you see all kinds of stuff. You see the R&B style dancing, the more ballet style dancing, the popping and locking, break dancing, I mean even crunk dancing. And these are more, I guess you would consider it more hip-hop and street dancing than those other styles. I'm not seeing too many other different styles integrated into just say the hip-hop, general hip-hop style. Which is weird because I wouldn't say their music is hip-hop, but they're dancing in that style. I have no idea. They should just call this the chair dance. Okay. Dream in a Dream. Dreamception. You can Leonardo DiCaprio out for this one. This is, okay, this isn't nearly as hard as the other one the guys were dancing. This is definitely more generally more lighter, right? Probably because it was his dream. It was supposed to be ethereal theme, so it was less, you know, it was more softer moves, probably. The camera shook there for a second. The Stray Kids, we see them a lot, huh? Wasn't District 9 the movie about aliens? I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Different district. Oh, those dances. So these are actually their dance studios, correct? These are just them practicing. This is just them recording themselves and practicing to perfect these dances. Then later on, they would go do this on a stage or on one of the stage shows that we've seen over the course of this year. So it's kind of interesting to kind of see them more behind the scenes trying to practice and learn the synchronization of the move. It's also interesting to see how large these groups are. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 women here.
Let me put it down another way.
So many. Hard to get that much synchronization down with that many people. All right, now this is not. This is the actual music video. See that? BAP. B-A-P. BAP. Now this is hard hitting. Look, you look at those moves. Almost like they're doing actual push-ups, right? Huh. What? Holla holla. Holla holla. I like those moves. They go ooh down to the ground like that. That's neat. There's like a robot powering down. Ooh. Hard. Very hard movements in this one. Now this is the opposite. Literally the opposite. It's like they're supposed to be like floating around, right? Almost like they're dancing underwater. Right? That's exactly what this looks like. Like they're underwater gliding around. Totally different. I have no idea what the hell this has to do with after school, though. This is what we do after school. Oh, really? I heard I do homework. What about you? See, now this is a bubbly pop song, right? Upbeat, smiles and rainbows, right? And you got your poppy dance, you're popping around. Really not too many hard hitting here. You know, it's a different style. Completely different style. Bulletproof, we've heard this song. BTS Bulletproof. I've heard this song before. I think we might have. Did we listen to the video? Or maybe I actually heard this at one point. Because BTS, you hear their music around. Yeah, throw the hat to the guy behind him. But I already have a hat. What do I need this one for? Oh, look at this. Now I have two. I discard the first. Oh, he did some interesting moves there. He did an interesting move. He arm behind the bat. And almost like then rotating the arm back into place. Interesting. Shine. We've seen this Shine group a lot too, right? I remember that. A lot of arm work. See it all synchronized, do different things with their arms. That's neat. And it all comes together to look like a whole. That's cool. Nice dance studios they dance in. Lovey dovey. Again, lighter-hearted. Most of the women's dancing is much more lighter-hearted. I wonder if they're. Then again, we have seen some of their music videos where it's like more hip hop, where they have like lyrics that sound like rap, and those seem to be the ones where they do the harder moves and stuff. But not a lot of these in this montage. Monster X, we've seen them before. Stuck. Total street dance. That's what it is. Street or hip hop dancing is what you consider this style. Fast moves. Wow, this is the fastest song so far. Wow, very nice. Very nice, fast dancing. That was cool. So now, okay, now we're no longer in their dance studio. Now we're in actual music video. They're like, it's time for us to check the roast. Why is there smoke coming out of the oven? I have no idea what that was about. Infinite. Fast. Interesting dance. Lighter dance, but nice to synchronize. You gotta wonder if the style of dance applies to the subject matter of the music as well. Hard to say when I don't understand the lyrics. I wonder if it corresponds. The stealer. What are you stealing? Ooh, close to the camera, huh? You know what else is supposed to be tough? Dancing while looking at the camera the whole time. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. That they're probably certain ones are told to look at the camera, others are told not to. and then they have to change. If you're in the center, you should always be looking at the camera. See? If the center was looking, the others were looking at set other points they were supposed to be looking at. There's so much to it. So even this, again, you know, even though it has some harder hitting moves for them, it's still more lighter. You know what I mean? Like smoother movements as opposed to the guys. That's way more hip-hop right there. That's a big hip-hop breakdown right there. In fact, again, reminds me of the music videos of the 90s that I mentioned earlier. Like, that's like a Janet Jackson hip-hop breakdown portion of the video. Yeah. Oh, almost done. Here's the guys again. Oh, I like that move. They go, as they move, as they elevate. That's cool. So this is a little bit... Yeah, I would actually say it's a little bit lighter, but at the same time, they actually have some pretty strict movements in there, no? This is probably the hardest song so far, the hardest dance so far. Every move is like kind of sharper. As a juxtaposition, you go up and then back down. See? Up. Yeah, see? Back, what they're doing that, they're doing the leg. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh my god, the camera's weird in this one. Look, the camera wobbles. The camera is actually part of the dance. Because as the camera is wobbling, right, it makes them look different. Because technically they're just moving really slow. But because the camera moves, it makes it look way more artistic. That's kind of interesting. So do they have the camera on like an automated thing that moves back and forth? Or is that actually like a cameraman doing that? Huh. And his shirt, too, because it was striped. It looked unique on the camera. There they go. This is a much lighter dance, too. And as soon as I said that, they immediately show me up by doing this very elaborate maneuver of very quick stepping. I forget what that's called. That maneuver has a name, actually. How they kick their legs up and they're basically stepping back and forth, alternating with their feet. There's a name for that maneuver. Well, the most simple is only 2 people in this one. But synchronized and actually almost symmetrical, but then it's not. It's interesting. It's symmetrical and then it's not. It complements and then all of a sudden there's something elaborate that happens. That was neat. It's the 7th sense. Like the 6th sense wasn't enough. We go to 7. Oh, that was cool. They went to black and white right in the middle. Oh, these are cuts from different dances intertwined together. You can see the different backgrounds are changing. Cactus. Don't sit on a cactus. Because then you'll have to dance to get the needles off your ass like this. Alright. Look like they're wearing clothes from the Gap. Reminds me of Gap clothes. Probably is. Even the symbol on the back wall looks like the Gap logo. It's not, though. It's IM, whatever that is. Fire truck. I have no idea why there's a song about a fire truck, but okay. Again, strong synchronized dance. Look at that. All spinning. Dance can be very entertaining, especially if it's a level of difficulty, you know, elaboration of the movement, synchronization. That didn't even feel like they were talking for like dancing to like a real conviction, like the rules felt real strong about something. The way they were moving, it was like inspirational movements. All right, that was pretty cool. Again, what am I going to add to that? I don't know anything about dance. I'm just an idiot, you know, but I'll do my best. All right, the last one here, I guess it is the evolution of a group called Dreamcatcher, a 7-member group. They debuted in 2017, and it covers them all the way up to 2022. So basically, 5 years of their history. They were in the Halloween compilation that I watched, and I wondered if they did a horror album. This video will answer your question. The video will show songs they released, the name of the album, and release date. Okay. Here we go. Dreamcatcher Evolution. 5 years of the evolution of a particular group. So as we saw them in the horror montage, and I asked, hey, did any of these groups just do all like horror-themed album or whatever, right? So here you go. This is like a haunted house, right? It's totally like a strobe light haunted house. Oh my god, it's totally a haunted house. Like, that's exactly what they're going for. Man, their music is very fast-paced. Well, this is definitely different. It's not horror at all. It's them singing and harmonizing. Wow, all their music is fast. Nightmare, fall asleep in the mirror. It is more horror. Wow. And even this sounds, see, it says lullaby, it's more like a ballad. Even then, it's more fast-paced, and it sounds more like it's I don't know, it's just very different. Oh, here we go again. Very fast-paced. Fly high. This one's not horror, is it? I guess maybe a little weird. Sleepwalking. They definitely have this motif, this ongoing motif of like creepy, you know, not normal stuff. Like even the idea of sleepwalking is kind of a creepy idea, right? Now this is very different. It's slow ballad. That's very different. Special clip. Oh, it's very special. It's very different. Back to the fast pace, and now tarot cards, full moon. Someone to become a werewolf here. That'd be interesting. Oh, that was the Dreamcatcher. That's the name of the group. Oh my god, this is they reused the set of the haunted house and redid it to make it look different. But again, very, wow, their music is just so fast paced. Oh, this sounds like an actual like a teen band in a garage. What? Alone in the city? Even that could be a creepy theme. You're alone in a big city and no one to talk to, right? Well, let's see if their themes are changing, because now we're into 2018. Will they continue with that fast-paced creepiness, or will it actually evolve? Let's see. I'd say it's already kind of evolving a little bit. It's a different style of music, different tone. So this one, even though it's faster paced, it definitely doesn't seem in the same rhythm as the other songs they were making in 2017, right? Yeah, look, they did. They broke out 2017 or 2019. Oh, it's 2019 now. They skipped another year. Yeah, this is totally different now. It doesn't even sound like the music from 2 years prior, right? Different again. What the? Looks so bored. We hate this place in the song. A different version of the Fury Zone. So is this supposed to be more similar to their original style? The other one's weird, a little bit different. Definitely more faster paced now, but definitely the themes have changed, for sure. No more just about that creepiness factor. It's pretty much totally gone now. Yeah. Beginning of the end. I don't know if I would want to make an album titled The Beginning of the End. You're kind of setting yourself up for disaster now. Like, did you say this is the end? Breaking out. Aren't those red lines supposed to be gunshot trajectories? I think they are. They definitely have this similar, very similar camera style and dance style. Now they're in like a throne room. Now we're into 2020, so we're 3 years now into their history. Wow, this doesn't sound anything like the other music. Whoa. So it's weird, it's more back to being more dark and scary, but at the same time it sounds more like a hip-hop song than the kind of rock stuff they were doing earlier. This was Trial Endless Night, but it doesn't seem creepy at all. It's more like a party song, but then again, maybe not. I don't know what they're saying. The key of language. That's what it says over where my camera's blocking it. Selfie. You're getting dizzy. I'm even on a barf. What the? Now they're invaded by cartoon. Alright. Little change of direction. They've been invaded by cartoon tigers. Wow, this is very scary, actually. She thinks it's real. That's why it's scary. She's actually nuts. Rose blue. This looks like a seance. Holy crap, I think it is supposed to be a seance, no? Are they wondering some kind of suggestion or something? It's weird. Boca. Break the wall. Oh my god, they got like dry ice in those cups. Look out. Break the wall. Wow, this is a weird music video. This is nothing like any of the others. Obviously, they're just messing around. Another one we want to talk about is different. Did they lose the budget for their videos or something? Weird. Still frame anime? What are we doing there? This is more similar to what they were doing at the beginning. What the? Another anime? What are they doing with this? Why are they doing these anime kind of music videos? It's the first time we've even seen ones that look like this, right? Huh. I wonder if this is a real anime. What the? What the hell? Another one of these weird music videos they like film in their apartment. Right? Low budget. So weird shit going on. Now we're in 2021. Again, more similar to what they did at the beginning. Creepy factor is back again. You know, it's called Summer Holiday. Apocalypse Saving. Now it's the end of the world. The world has been destroyed, and they're dancing in the streets. I mean, that's exactly what I would do. If the world was ending, I'd just jump right onto the street, start doing secret night dancing with everyone. It's the perfect thing to do as the meteors hit. Or whatever's happening. The demons come up, or, you know. Alright, so that's their hit. Wow. So overall, I would say that group's general theme, okay, is more of, I guess I would say, creepiness. They definitely had a unique creepiness factor to the content that they were doing, right? The songs, the videos. Then they kind of branched out and became more generic pop-ish. And then after a while, it looks like they kind of went a little bit back to that theme. Although by the end, their music sounds different. When they started, it was more almost like a fast-paced rock music. And then it changed by the end there to be a completely different sound. But, okay, that was cool. All right, Slayer. Hope you enjoyed your React videos for December 2022. And anyone out there who watches these, I hope you enjoyed them as well. Happy holidays to all of you out there. Until next time, thanks very much.